Hi, it's Ruby. We are back with day 6 of our 7-day Halloween on the High Seas cruise of the Caribbean. And today was our Palo Brunch day at sea. Palo Brunch is one of the most sought after specialty dining experiences. So this is something I want you to write this down. As soon as you're able to start booking things for your cruise, depending on how you booked, it will vary 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You want to grab this, okay? It's only available on sea days. And if you have children, you want to make sure that if you get a reservation at Palo Brunch, you also coincide your nursery reservation, because this is an adults-only experience, meaning you cannot bring any kids. Now, for the larger kids or the kids that are able to go into the kids club, it's not an issue. But for the babies, you definitely need a nursery reservation, so make sure you note that. So you get your reservation, you make sure the kids are dropped off. Another thing I want you to note is there is a dress code for this location. It's not as strict as it used to be, but definitely look on the website ahead of time, especially when you're packing, because they won't let you wear just anything in here. Let's talk about the food a little bit. So Palo is a northern Italian inspired cuisine, and this is brunch, so you're going to get a menu that is going to feature both breakfast and lunch options. Previously, there was a buffet table for this experience. They do not have that. They have not brought that back, so everything you order will be off of the menu. This is a specialty dining, but you do still have the same options as you would in any of the other locations on the boat or cruise ship, meaning that you can order multiple things. Now, the things that are our go-to for sure is the Mickey waffles and the chicken parmesan. Those are well known. If you Google it, everybody talks about how that's really good. And really anything on the menu is exceptional. This is a high-end experience, and at currently $50 a person, you do have to spend money. It's an additional cost. It's not included in your cruise base fare, but it is a special experience, and we do like Palo Brunch. We've done Palo Brunch and Palo Dinner, and you really don't go wrong with either experience. I do want to add that you are able to buy alcohol here if you wanted to do that, but they do provide you with the free mimosa in the beginning of your experience, so that's why you see a lot of people with the mimosas there. I'm just gonna let the music play for a little bit, and you can just kind of see all the food we ate and the things we experienced. Well, I hope you enjoyed our walkthrough of our brunch at Palo, and next we're going to head down to Oceaneer's lab. Now, we were able to go inside because during the day, sometimes they have a family open house, and so we definitely wanted to check out the Oceaneer's lab and see how it differed from the Oceaneer's club. Both of these locations are on the 5th floor, and they're actually connected, meaning that if you check your kid in at the Oceaneer lab, you can actually potentially pick them up in the Oceaneer club. I will say, though, that sometimes they'll vary which ones are open so that they can have these open houses for the family or non-children. So they might have the club open right now so that the lab can be closed and open for families to visit. There's very subtle differences, I would say, between both locations. I think that the lab is more based off of folks that are more artistic and maybe want to have more activity-based experiences, where the club is more based off of the Disney movies or just immersing you in some type of Disney experience. So the Toy Story room, it was very Toy Story. You feel like you're definitely in the movie. And then also on some of the other boats, they'll have like Frozen type experiences or things like that. So this is more artistic. This is more about drawing. This is more about arts and science like that. And the kids definitely have a variety of experiences. And that's what really makes the Disney cruise so unique for the kids. They have literally an entire 5th floor dedicated to them. There's so much for them to do. They never get bored, it seems like, and it's almost harder for you to get them out of the club than to check them into the club. So keep that in mind if you want to have an adults-only experience and you think about leaving them in this location, because lots of the time the kids have a blast. But don't take my word for it. Just book your next cruise, drop them off, and see what they say themselves. Well, I'll let you just take a peek at all the offerings here and all the different visuals. Gosh, the Kids Club is so fun, but now heading into even more fun. Now, this was our trick-or-treat or Halloween night on the cruise. So what they're going to do is have more experiences that are very specific to Disney Halloween. We ate at Animator's Palate again. If you've been on a Disney cruise and you're staying more than 7 days and you have 2 nights in the Animator's Palate, the last night they do this really fun animation experience where you submit your own drawings and they bring it to life with Mickey. So that's an amazing experience. I definitely recommend submitting your drawings and doing it quickly. Don't be late to dinner, because if you don't submit it on time, it won't show. But Animator's Palate, like usual, had some great food and great options, and they did have some Halloween-inspired desserts, such as a Mickey sundae, as well as a chocolate spider cake, so that was super fun. We did have the earlier dining experience, so we were already dressed and ready to go for the Halloween evening. We knew that there was going to be some meet and greets that we didn't want to miss, like with Jack and Sally, and then we also knew that there was going to be a trick-or-treat experience up by the pool deck, so we definitely didn't want to miss that. And then throughout the different adults only bars and lounges, there were supposed to be some Halloween experiences as well. So we just got ready super early and went down and had a great dinner, and then headed out to see the characters and have a bunch of experiences with them. I will tell you this, if you're going to see Jack and Sally, be prepared for a long wait. It might actually be better for you to try to get over there earlier, like 30 minutes earlier than when it opens, and wait that 30 minutes and then get in, versus trying to get in line 10 minutes or 15 minutes before it opens and having to wait out. That was one thing I would say did put a damper on the evening. We did wait for a really long time to see Jack and Sally, and then we ended up missing part of the performance that was up on the pool deck because we waited so long. I also want to say that we did go and meet the Sanderson Sisters in their costumes, so it was really amazing to see all of that, but that was another one that If you want to do that earlier in the week, because they were available earlier in the week as well, that might be a good option. But, you know, when you're in your Halloween costumes and you want to get all those pictures, it's kind of fun. We did go as the Encanto family, and my son went as Jack himself. So he had a really cool experience when he did meet Jack Skellington, and then Oogie Boogie as well. And then we also did Forky from Toy Story. So it was a really fun night. We definitely enjoyed. I'm also going to just show you some things that you can purchase at Mickey's Sail Away. There's 3 shops that are right next to each other. Mickey's Sail Away has more of the traditional Mickey items. So I'll let you take a peek at that, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Oh my gosh, I love watching the videos again and just kind of reliving the experience. It was so fun. I wanted to note that there is going to be some stations throughout the boat where you can get a late night snack. This is in the Europa adults only area of the boat. I mentioned that during the day you can bring your family around here, but at night it is adults only. There's going to be a few bars and lounges. They all have different aesthetics and moods when you go into them. So depending on what you're into for the night, you can definitely enjoy this part of the boat. Check the app and see what's available throughout the night, because there's only a variety depending on how you like to spend your evenings, whether it be at a show or whether you'd like to just sit around and catch up on the day with your family and friends. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching my video on our 6th day on the cruise and our Halloween trick-or-treat experience. We definitely had an amazing time. We always enjoy our Disney cruises. So thank you so much for those of you who have been watching all of my daily videos on this and kind of seeing how the 7-day cruise progressed. If you liked our content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!